To finish out the course, I'm going to cover some additional SQL topics. We will learn to use the merge statement to merge rows, learn to join and query tables from separate databases, learn about rollup, cube, and the grouping sets function, and learn about updatable views. Additionally, there's a section about set operations for you to read in this module, so you'll be learning about those as well. First, let's learn about the merge statement. In Module 7, we learned how to insert rows from one table into another using the insert into statement. We inserted rows from the new persons table into the person table, then deleted the new rows from the person table. Merging a table is going to be a similar idea, but merging has more functionality than using insert into. Merge is sometimes called upsert because when we merge, we can specify that for the matching records in the source and destination tables, we will update some value in the destination table for the matching row. And for the non-matching rows, we'll go ahead and copy fields from the source table into the destination table. This will make more sense when we look at an example. In this example, we're going to merge into person alias P, so person is our destination table, using new persons aliased NP, so new persons is our source table. We merge from the source into the destination. And we're joining two tables where the person ID matches. When matched, so when the person ID matches, in other words, when our join condition here is met, then we're going to update person at line 3 in the destination table, person to test. When not matched, so when this join condition is not met, we're going to insert, and we have the type of insert statement here that lists the name of the fields we're going to insert, and then the values keyword with those same fields listed. So whatever row we're on where the join condition is not met, there's no match, we're just going to take that row from the source, in this case new persons, and we're going to copy the values of these fields we've listed into the destination, in this case the person table. So when we run this statement, in this case there are no matches because as you can see, the person IDs and the new person start at 2000 and there are no IDs that match the ones in the person table, which only goes up to 1178 as the highest ID. So these are completely new people in the new persons table that will get copied over into person. We're specifying in our merge statement that address line 3 will be set to test in the destination table if there are any rows where the IDs match. But in this case, as we just said, we don't have any matches. In this example, what will happen is we'll end up copying all these fields we listed from each row in new person into person. So really quickly, we can look and see that there are currently 90 people in the person table and 7 people in the new persons table. So once we run this, we should have 97 people in the person table and still 7 in the new persons table. Let's go ahead and run this statement. And now we can see that it's merged the records from new persons into person. The original 7 records are still there in new person. Now, in your homework question, you'll have some matching rows, so you'll get to see how this works when those matching rows, the rows that already exist in the source table, are updated, and the non-matching rows are inserted into the source table.